Hi everybody, I just wanted to do a quick video. I had a moment of just feeling extremely grateful for my tiny house and my homestead, and I just wanted to say that. I just wanted to say how grateful I am for all of this. I'm sitting in my tiny house today. It's really cold outside and windy, and so I don't really want to be outside, but it's a gorgeous day if you're sitting inside and you're looking out the window. And I just had this moment of just gratitude, and I'm so thankful that I got these big windows in my tiny house to be able to look out and see this gorgeous day while I'm nice and warm next to the fire. But I have this beautiful view that, to me, it feels like just a live painting hanging on my wall. But it's not. It's this huge window. And then I have this second large window behind me here. And honestly, I wasn't going to get this second window. I was just going to get like a regular window like that. But I decided to get the second one because of Randy Jones from Incredible Tiny Homes. He said, well, if you're going to get that one big window, why don't you go ahead and get another big window on that side as well? And I thought about it and I was like, yeah, let's do it. But at first I was hesitant because I'm like, well, I know that window's just going to face my driveway, and it does, but it also, as you can see in the back, hello, Gia, you can see in the background, it also faces the side of my mountain here, and it's so pretty. Like right now, the sun is shining through the leaves. Okay, buddy. And, what are you doing? Here, I'll see if I can show you. I mean, just look at that gorgeous view out that window. It is just beautiful. The sun coming through the trees. It's still winter here. I mean, we're headed into spring. The leaves will be coming out soon. But this is my favorite view. I love it. It's just like like a painting, like a live painting hanging on my wall, but it's not. It's this big window, and it's super, super cool to see. You know, the creek running down there. And one day, my horse is going to be out in that pasture, and I just, I'm sitting in here because it's so cold outside, and I'm just taking in all the beauty of that's surrounding my tiny house. And I can do that because I have these large windows that I'm so grateful that I have. And I'm just sitting here realizing how grateful I am and how I worked so hard to get to the point where I'm at now. And it just feels so good to know, like, when you've worked so hard to actually accomplish what you set out to accomplish. And granted, as much as I do things by myself, and I'm a very DIY person, part of that comes from me being stubborn. The other part comes from me also trying to save money. And the other part of it probably comes from my mom, who I would call a perfectionist, who feels like unless you do it yourself, it's not going to be done the way you want it. But with that said, as much as I do things by myself, all of this that I have right now came about because of a bunch of people, not just me. And I am grateful to all of those people. Randy Jones, Incredible Tiny Homes, every worker that worked on my house there, everyone that was involved with that, every bit of the way. I mean, not even just that, but I mean, if you even think as far back as the manufacturing company that made the windows and everything, like, it takes a lot of people. even before the tiny house, getting this property for me was not an easy task. And if you haven't seen that video, please check it out. I'll put a link in the description below. It was an ordeal just to get this property. And if it weren't for my real estate agent, if it weren't for the loan officer that I worked with, because I was having a hard time getting a loan too. And it just took all these people to make it happen. I'm just sitting here and I'm sitting here and I'm appreciating the beauty around me, and I'm enjoying the warmth that's in my tiny house. I've got my wood stove going over here, as you can see. I mean, even the company that made the tiny wood stove, you know, I mean, there were so many hands involved in this happening. The gentleman that worked on my property to do the grading for where my house was going to sit, the gentleman that ran the electric line, the gentleman that put in my solar power, like all these different people, and the gentleman that's going to put in my fence. I mean, there's so many people involved, and I am so grateful to every single one of them. And I would be remiss not to mention my family for being so supportive of me being the independent child that I am, and also encouraging me and teaching me, hey, whatever you want to do, you can accomplish. So I was just sitting here, just having this moment, and I thought I'd share it with you guys, because I don't think we reflect often on how we are where we are and how many people helped us get there. I mean, I just want to put this out there that I am thankful to all of these people, every single one of them. I wasn't planning on this being such a long video, so that's why it's in portrait mode instead of the horizontal. So I apologize about that, but I just wanted to share this moment with you guys and share the beauty that I'm experiencing right now by just looking outside, and the moment that I had of being super grateful to everybody. My neighbors. Gosh, I forgot to mention my neighbors. Not only that, but just even everyone that I've met in my life of work. I depend on tips. Every single hand that's ever tipped me, that went into this as well. Okay, that's it. I just wanted to say those things real quick. I'm grateful, and I feel really blessed, and I'm grateful for that. It's in moments like this that you really feel like someone's looking out for you up there.